Welcome to our podcast on Algeria, a country located in North Africa with a population of over 44 million people. Algeria is the largest country on the African continent and the Arab world, and its official language is Arabic. With a rich history and diverse culture, Algeria has much to offer to visitors and residents alike. In this podcast, we will delve into the history, politics, economy, and culture of Algeria, and explore some of the must-see tourist attractions in the country. Let's begin our journey through Algeria. Algeria has a long and complex history dating back to ancient times. The country has been inhabited by various indigenous groups and conquered by various empires, including the Romans, Vandals, and Ottoman Turks. In the 19th century, Algeria was colonized by France, which ruled the country until 1962, when Algeria gained its independence after a long and bloody war of independence. During the War of Independence, which lasted from 1954 to 1962, Algerian nationalists fought against the French colonial authorities in a conflict that resulted in the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people. The war ended with the signing of the Evian Accords, which recognized Algeria's independence. Since independence, Algeria has undergone significant political and social changes. In the 1970s and 1980s, the country was ruled by a single-party socialist government, but in the 1990s, it transitioned to a multi-party democracy. Despite some political instability and economic challenges, Algeria has made significant progress in recent years and is considered a stable country in the region. Algeria has a presidential system of government, with a president serving as the head of state and government. The president is elected by popular vote and holds significant executive powers. The current president is Abdelmajid Tebboune, who has held office since December 2019. The Algerian parliament consists of two chambers, the National People's Assembly, which is the lower house, and the Council of the Nation, which is the upper house. Members of the National People's Assembly are elected by popular vote, while members of the Council of the Nation are chosen by electoral colleges. The parliament has limited powers and serves mainly as a consultative body to the president. Political parties in Algeria are organized along ideological lines, with the dominant parties being the National Liberation Front, FLN, and the National Democratic Rally, RND. The FLN has been the ruling party since independence, while the RND is a more conservative party that has traditionally served as a junior partner in governing coalitions. Overall, the political system in Algeria is characterized by a strong executive branch and a relatively weak parliament. The president holds significant power and is able to shape policy and make decisions without significant oversight. This has led to criticism from some quarters that the country lacks a true separation of powers and that the president has too much control. Algeria is a major oil and gas producer, and these resources have long been the main drivers of the country's economy. Algeria has the 10th largest reserves of natural gas in the world and the 16th largest reserves of oil, and these resources account for more than 95% of the country's export earnings. The country is also a significant producer of hydroelectric power, and it exports electricity to several neighboring countries. Despite its vast energy resources, Algeria has struggled to diversify its economy and reduce its reliance on the oil and gas sector. The country has a relatively small manufacturing sector, and agriculture accounts for a relatively small share of the economy. As a result, Algeria is vulnerable to fluctuations in the global energy market, and it has been hit hard by the recent drop in oil prices. In recent years, the Algerian government has attempted to stimulate economic growth and create jobs by investing in infrastructure projects and promoting the development of small and medium-sized enterprises. The country has also sought to increase trade with other countries and has signed a number of free trade agreements, including with the European Union and the United States. Algeria's major trading partners include France, Italy, Spain, and China. The country exports mostly oil and gas, as well as electricity and agricultural products. It imports a wide range of goods, including machinery, transportation equipment, and consumer goods. Algerian culture is a rich and diverse blend of influences from Africa, the Arab world, and Europe. The country has a long and storied history, and this is reflected in its art, literature, and music. Algerian music is a diverse mix of styles and influences, with both traditional and modern elements. Folk music, which is often played on instruments such as the oud, a stringed instrument, and the darbuka, a type of drum, is popular throughout the country. There are also many other styles of music in Algeria, including chabi, a type of popular music that originated in Algiers, rai, a form of folk music that originated in the western part of the country, and hip-hop. Algerian art has a long tradition, and the country is home to many talented artists and craftsmen. The country's art scene includes both traditional and modern styles, with many artists drawing inspiration from Algeria's rich history and culture. Algerian literature is also highly respected and has a long tradition. The country has produced many talented writers, and Algerian literature has been translated into many languages. Some of the best-known Algerian writers include Albert Camus, Tahar Djout, and Asha Djeber. In terms of cuisine, Algerian food is characterized by a blend of Mediterranean, African, and Arab influences. It is known for its flavorful and aromatic dishes, which often feature a combination of meat, vegetables, and spices. Some popular dishes include couscous, a type of grain served with meat or vegetables, tagine, a type of stew, and harira, a thick soup made with lentils, chickpeas, and tomatoes. Algerian cuisine also includes a variety of pastries and sweets, such as baklava and makroud, a type of cookie filled with dates. Algeria is a country with a rich history and culture, and it has many interesting and unique tourist destinations to offer. Some of the most popular places to visit in Algeria include Algiers, the capital city of Algeria. Algiers is a bustling and vibrant metropolis with a rich history and culture. Located on the Mediterranean coast, the city is home to many landmarks and attractions, including the National Museum of Fine Arts, the Bardo Museum, and the Notre Dame d'Afrique. Oran, located on the western coast of Algeria, Oran is the country's second-largest city and a major cultural and economic center. The city is known for its art, music, and cuisine, and it is home to many landmarks and tourist attractions, including the Grand Mosque, the Place du 1 in November, and the Fort Santa Cruz. Sahara Desert. Algeria is home to a large portion of the Sahara Desert, one of the largest and most iconic deserts in the world. The desert is home to many interesting and unique landscapes, including sand dunes, oases, and ancient ruins. Tourists can visit the desert on guided tours, which often include activities such as camel rides and camping under the stars. These are just a few of the many tourist attractions that Algeria has to offer. Other popular destinations include the Bijaya and Annaba regions, which are known for their stunning coastal landscapes, and the cities of Tlemcen and Constantine, which have a rich history and vibrant cultures. In conclusion, Algeria is a fascinating and diverse country with a rich history, culture, and economy. From its ancient cities and stunning landscapes to its vibrant music and art scene, there is much to discover and appreciate in Algeria. We hope that this podcast has provided you with a useful overview of the country and that it has sparked your interest to learn more. If you enjoyed this podcast, please consider subscribing to our channel and giving us a like. We have many other videos on a variety of topics that we think you will find interesting and informative. Thanks for listening, and we hope you will join us for more podcasts in the future.